we are live, theoretically. Random guy walking his dog. That's the best.
And of course, then we get comments like, bro, that's not even funny. That's offensive to all Christians. Why would you post that? I'm unfollowing this page, and I think everyone else should too. And like, bro.
We serve memes here, sir.
Well, good evening, everyone. Boy, we got a full house already. Cheetahs in the house, mountain and valleys. Mrs. Redbeard. Hey, Mr. Redbeard isn't around. Hey, he's probably at work. And Boomer joined us. Reformed Arminian. Shane Thacker. Some Shane Thacker guy. Who's that? It's Reformed Arminian.
Howdy.
Spot on about misspelled. And Mythic Memes. Yeah, we already showed one of your memes. Don't know if you caught it or not. What is this Boomer theology? Shane, pineapple stuffed with pig's feet. Yum. I have no idea what he's talking about. I'm afraid to know what he's talking about. So.
I'm gonna claim nothing.
Okay. Denomination.
No knowledge. I know nothing.
And pre-baptarian, even the angry squirrel. She always manages to join us, even though it's stupid o'clock there. She's over in England, so it's like 2 a.m. there. Oh, you don't feel? Yeah, that's right, Mrs. Redbeards. Everyone's sick at home. Well, actually, a bunch of people are sick.
There are a lot of people sick right now.
Yeah. Rev G, he wasn't sure if he was going to make it or not because his whole house is sick. And misspelled Calvanist. He's sick. Concerned Christian Conservative. Hello, good evening. Welcome. Monergist Monkey. Coffee and Common Sense came along too. Right on. Thanks for joining us. I think I showed one of her memes. I forget now. And Jason even. Jason's even showed up. Ah, yes. The hubby's at work. Well, good evening, everyone. So we got in the house James, the Wolverine. Do you want to say anything profound?
No, I want to make it clear the Wolverine references to the superhero, not to the disgusting team up north. So just to make that reference clear.
That was profound.
And then we got Gnostic Manichaean. Is that how you pronounce that?
Manichaean is how
Manichaean.
I've heard it pronounced from James
Okay.
White, and I
That was
assume
cool.
he's correct.
Okay.
Well, he's always correct, so that makes sense.
That's right.
Yes.
And you guys all know him. And then, of course, we got Pastor Shane Thacker in the house, who's joined us as our special guest tonight.
Hey,
Glad to be
Thanks
on the
for
show.
joining.
Thanks for the invite.
Right on. And so we're gonna interrogate him in a minute. Just a couple of announcements. Don't forget next week. So this is the 18th. So next Monday is when we usually do the meme stash on Monday night. That's Christmas morning. And then the following Monday is New Year's morning. So we won't be doing meme stash for them. However, we are having the special episode December 23rd. So the Saturday, we're going to have a special episode at 2 p.m. Eastern time. And the reason we're doing that is because the sarcastic Christian is going to join us. And as many of you know, she's from France. So it's stupid o'clock over there right now. So she's going to come on. She specifically asked if we could do it at a different time and have a special episode just so she could come on. So bring some French toast with you. She's actually from England, but don't tell her I told you that, okay? Because she hates France. So we're going to make fun of her. So bring French toast and some syrup, and we're all going to celebrate. And if you want to bring English muffins, go for it. But she specially requested English muffins, but I'm going to bring French toast. News of the week.
Well, I was going to say it's part of being American, but you're Canadian, so you wouldn't know. It's just spiting the British is built right into our blood.
That's true, actually. I forgot about that.
So
You know,
yeah,
you guys
Rightfully so.
you take their tea, you throw it in the water. They ask for for English muffins, you eat French toast. Then you take everything the French give you and use it to beat them over the head. Then you don't pay the French back because we're
you
not.
should be a history teacher.
We don't.
That's straight out of a textbook right there.
I watch too many oversimplified videos on YouTube.
I have the France national anthem ready to go and everything with the France flag of France. It'll be perfect. So
That's going to be great.
it is. It's going to be fun. I'm looking forward to it, actually. It'll be fun to having her on. So news of the week. So we had Moth Mum's winning chili award recipe on on the Meme Vault. So the MJV Meme Vault. So for those of you who are trying to get into oh, look at this. Even Joseph Jordan is joining us. My goodness. So Joe Jordan, some of you will know who he is. One second. Sorry, I missed all the comments while we were yapping here. So Joe Jordan is he is an investigator for MUFON, the Mutual UFO Network. And I've had Joe on my show before. He's a great guy. So Pam Cooper. Hello, this is Jonathan from Fire Breathing or Christian Memes. I'm borrowing this account to join the stream and tell you my new personal account and 2 more since then have been disabled. Yeah, and I no longer have access to my pages. I keep getting disabled and don't plan on making a new account anytime soon. I may make a page on X Twitter. Okay, thanks for letting us know. I noticed you were gone, and I had, unfortunately, because there was no admin on the fire breathing Christian memes posse, we were trying to get control of it for you. And unfortunately, I didn't sign up with my personal account, and they won't let pages take over admin. So anyway, well, we shall see what happens. Are you going to invite Misspelled Calvanist for the special episode? Oh, we should. I mean, it's an open invite, but nobody. Okay, so where was I going? Oh, yes, okay. So, Joseph, shh, I'm at work. That's right, you do night shift. What are you doing on here? Okay, shh, we won't say anything about him. Anyway, so apparently, Mothma. So for those of you who want to get into Christian meming, we have the MJV meme vault, where you can go and post memes and hopefully get them shared on the Memestash or on MJV Christian memes, or just get feedback. Cause it's nice to have that sometimes. Yeah, you wind up pushing the lines of whether it's an appropriate meme or not, so you get feedback and stuff like that. So anyway, someone named Mothmom apparently posted an award-winning chili recipe on the meme vault. None of us saw it, and apparently it got taken down, but none of us took it down, so we don't know what's going on. And then so they were asking about it, and then Gary Hopkins was also frantically searching the meme vault for the now missing chili recipe. So somebody fortunately screen captured it. Actually, I believe it was Gary Hopkins, the guy right here. Someone screen captured it and posted it, so it's on the meme vault if you want a chili recipe. So
I didn't actually see the recipe. I'll have to check that out.
So, but that, and then yes, okay. So I think so Calvary Chapel Coconut Crab. I don't think he's in the house. I haven't seen him yet. Anyway, I'm going to be mentioned today, or should I leave? We already did. Yeah, we already talked about you. James Newcomer, that's my new occupation. I missed that. What's your new occupation?
I typed "Hey Man" on the Misspelled Calvinist special. Maybe he's a hay baler. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Unless he's looking at my personal page, to which I'm a crafter of batteries. Maybe. Hey Man. Okay. Yes, Hey Man. Okay.
Okay. Okay. So I caught this because I was hoping the crowd was going to show up. Calvary Chapel Coconut Crab posted this the other day. 10 years ago today, I reluctantly went to a Christmas party for singles at my church. A very good friend insisted I go and told me it would be somewhat formal, so I should wear slacks and a button-up and a suit, coat, and tie. All day long, I tried to find excuses not to go. At the end of the night, as I was stacking chairs, I began talking to the woman who is now my wife as she was vacuuming the floor. We had seen each other several times over the previous 2 years, but never talked. And that's why that very good friend became my best man, and why you should keep stacking those chairs. I also took home several pieces of fudge from the local Christian-owned coffee shop across the street because it's free fudge. I don't need a reason, and neither should you. Anyway, thought I would share that story.
So we have multiple morals here. We have number one, stacking chairs does get you girls confirmed. Number two, if women want to appear extremely attractive to a man, she should start vacuuming. Number three, fudge is fudge.
True. I'm sure that's in Shane's book too. All that you just just mentioned.
Honestly, from what I've heard of his food takes, I'm surprised if he doesn't have something about mayonnaise fudge in there.
Oh man.
Well,
You'll just have to wait and see.
Yeah. I haven't seen the book yet, so maybe he does. Okay, let me hold that up real quick. Oh, the Wheel of Names. Oh, good. It reloaded. My browser was crashing again. So then, of course, we had news of the week, the big Baphomet beatdown where Michael Cassidy, was he a senator? Who was he? I forget now.
Oh, that thing.
He's a politician. I don't know where. I'm assuming for the state of Iowa.
Yeah, because I know he ran for Senate or something like that. But I don't know how politics works down there.
I don't know, because you've got a bunch of elected officials, then you've got unelected officials, which I'm sure we'll hear more about later.
Okay. Can confirm. This is pre-Bapterian straw man memes. Can confirm I carried a chair in front of my wife the day I met her. Huh. Hey, man, these okay. Nothing out of that. Okay. So anyway, Michael Cassidy, they had a statue of Baphomet, a satanic statue in the Iowa Capitol building. And so he went and took its head off and threw it in the trash and did a beat down, and it just led to all kinds of awesome memes like this one. I'm the dumbest man alive. Christians should condemn Michael Cassidy to protect our religious freedom. And then, okay, I don't get this one. This Kirby? This
looks like Kirby with Michael Cassidy's face.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that
and there's Baphomet.
Is this a JoJo's reference? I don't know.
Could
I
be.
haven't watched that. I feel compelled to say it, though, for the memes.
I had a meme about the government, but everyone got mad at me. Nobody gets mad at you. Can misspell Calvinist?
It's not because of the government.
Yeah, the thing is, his meme about the government involved a different kind of smashing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did you get a knock at the door of the FBI? That kind of stuff? So,
I'm surprised he hasn't got one yet, but
and this one I tried. So we posted this one on MJV. I tried finding different pictures of him, and this was the only thing I could come up with was an interview, but it's not a satanic statue. And then he puts a fleece before the Lord. Anyway, that's on MJV. Who did this, James? I didn't see this one.
Where did I find that? That might have been on What the Verdict. I'm not 100% sure.
Okay.
But if we show something and we don't know who, just comment and we'll give you credit. We're not out to steal memes like some of the other pages out there. So
just realized that wasn't the name. Wasn't the name about what? I missed that. I missed that conversation. Oh yes, the Satanism will cease immediately. Truly based dirt. Oh yeah, this was the other one that I made for MJV as well. That's such a classic scene from the Star Wars movie.
Oh yeah.
I also really love like when a meme will put something obvious, like how you put satanic statue's head on his head flying off. Is like that should be obvious.
Satanic statue exists. Michael Cassidy.
Can you guys hear sound from that?
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Satanic statue exists. Michael Cassidy.
Doom.
Is that Doom guy from Fortnite?
Correct.
Michael. Okay, so who's this one? Bold Apologia. Michael Cassidy. Freedom from religion. I don't remember that scene, but that's definitely appropriate. Oh yeah, okay. So I just grabbed this one real quick. There's the remains. Deus Vult intensifies. This was the one. Okay, so Caleb Leonhardt, I believe is how you pronounce his name. He's in the meme vault. So he posted this with the caption, Michael Cassidy's mugshot be like.
And that is where I got the inspiration for the the real. So thank you for that inspiration. I'll give credit there. When I seen that, I'm like, we need to go further with this.
Oh, it's in Fellowship. Oh, I didn't see that. Okay.
The scene with him cutting Aragorn's head, Aragorn cutting the guy's head off. That's Fellowship.
Okay.
And this one was over on Christian Memes a Million. Jennifer Lee Myers. She's one of the mods. I thought that was pretty good. So here's the update. So here's what happened is there's the head from the statue, and somebody put it back, and then somebody put this Christ is Lord on it. So the saga continues. And there's Kirby again. This one confused me at first, but there's Baphomet's head cut in half, and there's Michael, and he's cheering on Kirby. Well done, Kerbo. Oh yeah, okay. This was Son of Meme. Freedom from religion. Silence, demon.
This is like the first notification I actually got that this is a thing, and I'm like, I don't understand what's going on here.
This was another Son of Meme one. He just posted this one today. Okay, now, so what we're going to do here, Shane has kindly offered to give away two, not one, two copies of his book. Let me call it up for you. Oh, he's holding them up. Okay.
I'm holding them up. I got you. Wait, hold it up a little closer here. Perfect. You got it on the screen, too. I could set these down. Hands are getting tired,
And perfect. And I have the other pictures loaded up. So what I suggested we do here, this was all his idea. He was the one that and James is going to interrogate him about all this in a second. So he's got two copies of this book he'll give away, but only into Americans. So I'm out. I'm not married anyway, so I have two shots against me there. But so he's going to give away two copies of his book. So the first one, he sent us a couple of pictures. You guys are all good at improv memeing. So here's the first one. And this is just a car with a license plate. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. That's the license plate. And so what I'm going to do is, so this is a caption contest. So here we go. You guys are trained professionals in the chats. So so basically caption that picture. And I'm going to leave that on the screen while James interrogates Shane. And then he'll pick the best caption, his favorite caption, and that'll be the winner of the first book. Does that sound good?
It's fantastic. Can I share the story behind that picture?
Sure, please.
So we were in Branson, Missouri over the weekend, and it was like Thursday, Friday, Saturday, but we were driving in the rain, and there's this car in front of us, and it's got this license plate on it, and I handed my phone to my wife, and I said, hey, take a picture of that real quick. I'm going to get up as close as I can. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but there's something that's going to happen with this. So, yeah. So we were initially going to give away one book, but that's where we're like, yeah, let's go ahead and give away two. So
anybody that makes memes has done that at some point where you've awkwardly in a public setting have taken a picture of someone or something, and then they're looking at you like, what is going on? So
yeah, wondering why I'm tailgating them so close so we could get the right picture.
And if the person with that car and plate is watching, you didn't see this.
Right.
Right. Now people are looking up registries for that like plate and seeing who is this person. No, they don't know the state or anything, so we're good.
So James,
perfect.
Why don't you take it away?
Sure. So Pastor Shane, you've been following MJV for quite some time now, interacting with the page. How did you get into following Christian meme pages? It's not typically like we get a lot of like maybe youth pastors or like lower level ministry people, but having pastors follow us is kind of it's usually beneath them a little bit. But how did you come to following us and some of the other pages?
So I have been the youth pastor of our church for the last 7 years up until this summer, and then I became a real pastor. So that's why I tell people. But the previous one retired, and it had been known, for some time that he was retiring. He was getting in his upper 60s, and he was telling me all this time, said, "Hey, there's going to be a day whenever I need to pass the baton, and you need to ask yourself, is this where God's leading you next?" And so. It is really, yes, I'm a youth pastor at heart. So that's where a little bit of that comes from. But we have, whenever I started with the book and outreach online and all that stuff, I started sharing memes myself. And I think you guys either liked one of my memes or you shared it, one or the other, but that's where I connected with your page. And we were talking about just before the show, you guys realized how hard it was when you had a lower followership on how to get traction in that way. And so it's really appreciated you would have me on here. So
awesome. Yeah, we appreciate you being on here. I got a question for you. In order to join the Meme Vault, we discussed one of the greatest food crimes that's ever been known to man, and you seem to be somewhat of an expert on these. So I just want to get your opinion on your thoughts on pineapple on pizza, and more specifically, why it doesn't belong there.
That is horrible. I mean, like, out of everything I've shared, that is the absolute. The only thing worse than pineapple on pizza is candy corn on anything, or by itself. God made candy and corn on two different stalks, as you know, the candy stalk. But the pineapple on pizza, that's a total different matter.
Now, I need to ask you guys why you're all pagans. Why are you denying the Lord's pizza?
Yeah, notice I'm not saying anything there.
Do Canadians eat pizza with anything other than Canadian bacon?
Oh, yes. With pineapple.
Oh, okay. Oh, my gosh.
Oh, absolutely. Gotta have pineapple.
Well,
I guess that's the beautiful thing of the MJV admin team. We have 3 different admins, all with their own theological takes. Ian isn't as sanctified as I am, clearly, but
that's right next to core doctrine. Man, that's right. No good.
That's like one of them secondary issues where it's like almost on the brink of heresy, but not quite.
I can see the Boomer Theology Facebook post right now that pineapple on pizza is equal to EFS. It's almost heresy, but not quite. EFS being eternal functional subordination of the Son, for those in the chat wondering what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And if you don't know what that is, I don't either, really. So
you're just going to make somebody pick up a theology book now and have to look into that.
That's a good idea.
Oh,
which is pretty much
at the bottom of the sea. What?
Well, I mean that's how SpongeBob got his house, I think. So
could be.
It is. How's the sponges? Yeah. Give them housing.
So you kind of already went into this a little bit. Do you want to tell us more about yourself and kind of your journey as a pastor, and maybe a little bit more about your church and how many rattlesnakes you use a service?
So you have seen the 40-foot python that was in our church, huh? So,
yes.
I didn't.
There was, I had told a story, and it was actually in our house here. There was a snake, and it looked like a copperhead in my defense, but it was not. It was just one of those, garter snakes and all that. So no harm, no foul, but it was in our house. And to me, I shared in the sermon that next Sunday, it was like a 40-foot python in my mind, because there's a baby and there must be the mama. That very next week in the church, there's a snake, 40-foot python. And it was right there in our foyer. So, it was just like, man, I hadn't seen snakes around our area, where we live in a long time. I'm not near a pond necessarily or anything like that. So it was unusual, but to see 2 and even a third one later on within a week was pretty intense there. So all little guys. So yeah, I'm at Inola Christian Church. We're in the outskirts of Tulsa, so about 30 minutes east of Tulsa, and our church is actually right off the highway and perfect location as far as travelers going through the area. They can see our church all the time. People going in and out of Tulsa, and we've got like a decent sized youth group in our church, and really good kids programs and all that. And I don't know if I answered all your questions. You asked like 3 of them.
Oh, yeah, no, that's good. And one other thing I
you didn't want to
noticed.
hear any more of my life,
Yeah,
anyways.
we'll just cut you off there. No, I'm just kidding. I noticed following your personal page, you shared that your church recently published a YouVersion plan. Is that correct? Or you have
we
YouVersion
did.
plans that are published?
Yeah, if you can. Absolutely, yeah. So we have 12 or 13 of them out, and I'm getting there. I'll even put the link in the Facebook feed if is that okay? Can I do that? So it's from a recent series we did, and it's called Gratitude, and there it is in the chat. But Gratitude was a 4-part series, and this YouVersion link that is in the comments actually will link to our YouTube sermon series on gratitude. And it's amazing because I talked about how from week 1 what was forgiveness and gratitude, or if you're forgiven but unforgiving, you do not have true gratitude in your life. And that was one of the most powerful messages as far as what God laid on my heart, and the stories that came out of that from the church family. They were like, man, I didn't realize I was harboring this. And I mean, the whole series, we just went through all that, and it's been cool. It's been transformational. And anyways, this Bible reading plan is one of, I'm going to say 13, but I might be wrong on that our church has put out. Yeah, we've had you can look up Fort Life. It's all Fortnite artwork, and it's designed for youth. Okay. And we actually did a camp week around that theme, and we put that out on YouVersion as well. And we'll put out at least 3 or 4 a year moving forward.
Awesome. I know that I just following your page, the short time that I have, being a former youth pastor myself, I appreciate your heart for youth and youth culture and youth ministry. And you can always tell a pastor that's been a youth pastor because of their, heart towards, youth ministry and children and things like that. So, I guess I just appreciate that. So
it's easy to identify, especially if you've been in it. So that's great.
Okay, well, tell you what, I got a whole mess of possible captions here. So you get to pick which.
I was having a hard time interviewing him because I kept seeing the captions pop up, and I'm trying not to laugh while I'm listening to him.
I kept hearing Deadpool snickering, and I'm like, man, what the heck did I just say? So, are they secretly making fun of me?
Some of them were pretty good. Lord, if I need to repent of that thing, show me a sign. Me to my wife. Am I wrong and you're right? December, the trunk. Yes, okay. The trunk and the hood. Should we baptize babies? Duh. Is Christmas really Christian? Should Shane share more food memes? Well,
amen.
Do beans go in chili? Disney may be woke. The Python. Does Disney keep? I like this one. I count all things but dung compared to Christ Jesus, my Lord. that would be hard to make work. It's a sign, bro. Take it out. Oh, that was with the snake, not the license plate. Get out of here, cheetah. Do the gifts continue? Farmed Arminian. Stroking the fires, the flame wars. Was Arius wrong? What's your favorite food? Duh, nuts. Okay. So I think that's it. So did you have is there one out of those that stood out to you that you would like to pick?
Are you asking me?
Yep.
I actually had an idea. I would like to take, you got 3 admins here. Can we get top 3 comments? And I would pick from your top faves.
Okay, sure.
I know it's hard to choose from all of them. I'm
It
looking
is.
through here and it's like some of these are good. Some of them suck. I mean, just be honest, you know.
That's such as the meme life.
Yeah. But the
Some of them
shocking thing
have
is
nothing
the
to do
most
with-
horrible ones will be the ones that would go viral if you
It's
made it and
true.
posted it. And
Undoubtedly.
there's no logic to it.
So driving while woke, okay. Did you see any there, James, that stand out to you?
Is that the one you're picking, Ian? Driving while woke?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, because that's probably my pick there.
Okay. I'm thinking I would probably like this one, Pam Cooper's. Lord, if I need to repent of that thing, show me a sign.
Let's see here. I guess I have to pick one now, don't I?
I did. I probably changed all expectations on y'all last minute. I didn't mean to do that, but we didn't talk about it beforehand, I guess.
Nope. We roll
even
with
though
the
even though I'm not in this camp, I am a cessationist. I will pick to do the gifts continue because it always sparks a flame war in the comments, and it should create some good theological discussion amongst brothers, but it usually gets pretty heated. So
Okay, so there you go. Driving while woke. Lord, if I need to, what was that? Lord, if I need to repent? No, that's not it. I wrote it down wrong. And now I can't. Oh, there it is. Pam Cooper. Oh, it is. Okay. Lord, if I need to repent of that thing, show me a sign. That one's my choice. Lord, if I need to repent that thing. And you could also change that one up. Show me a sign. And Gnostic had driving. No, that was Gnostics, driving while woke.
Yeah.
And then James was saying, have the gifts
continued.
Do the gifts continued.
yeah.
Do the gifts continue. Okay. So there you go. You got those 3, Shane?
I do. And I have chosen who posted, Lord, if I need to repent of that thing, give me a sign.
That was Pam.
Pam, perfect. And that was the one that they got banned, right? And they had to do a separate account.
I think
Yeah,
you're
that's the fire breathing Christians.
Okay.
Jonathan Cooper.
Yeah.
So Jonathan,
Right.
that's perfect. If you would send me a message on my Facebook page and get me the details, I'll get this book to you. This one is yours, brother. So congratulations.
And thanks for participating, everyone. That's right. I forgot that Pam Cooper was Jonathan.
Yeah, we
Okay.
appreciate him because he's also been a long time follower of MJV back from the very beginning. So it's a shame to
Sweet.
see what
Even
they've
better.
done to his page and stuff. So
And okay, so let's take a look at. So James brought, as we always do with our guests, we always get them to bring their picks of their meme picks of the week. So he sent a bunch of these, several of these, and I try, just to let you know, Shane, what I usually do with these is I download them and I try not to look at them while I download them, so I get to appreciate them as well. So, because James will send me stuff all the time, and I'm trying not to see it. So, and do you want to explain yourself on these, or do you just want to?
It's cool to create a visceral reaction in people that you do not even know, and you don't even see their reaction, and they can't do anything to you about it. So it's the best, just knowing that at 10 at night, I schedule them sometimes at 6 in the morning, just so that when someone wakes up and turns on their phone, it just brings me warm feelings, just knowing that they're going to suffer. So that's what it's all about.
Did you see this comment? Reformed Armenian, if Episcopalianism was an ice cream.
That might have won the competition if that were the if that were on the contest.
And you know what? We could do it that way too if you want. Just to take your favorite pick of comment and instead of putting it on the wheel. Angry Squirrel was writing Burns and Sue's at the same time.
Oh yeah, my wife chimes in just now. That's perfect. Yeah, she said she's going to start making the memes, but in real life, and making me start eating them. Yeah,
that is a fitting punishment.
Definitely film or take pictures at least. That's definitely something that's
right.
YouTube worthy.
Oh yeah, I'd be down for that. Go for it.
Now this was interesting because I feel like the spicy mustard ice cream at one part that wouldn't be like too bad in the grand scheme of things, but when you start adding the frozen hot dog chunks, that's when I start getting a little queasy here.
When you have to put that much effort into eating a hot dog, it's not worth it.
I'd rather you were hot or cold. Hold my sin. Yes. Distributed by Armenian Foods. Hey, son of meme. Good evening. Well, you sort of made it in time. We were talking about you a lot, and we shared several of your memes. And I even have that video of the boxing ref, which we probably won't make it to because we only got 18 minutes left here. Am I the only one thinking I could eat this? Oh, I'm scared. If Mormonism was an ice cream flavor, I told him
that's
he can't
pretty good
until he eats them. I like it. Okay. God, I have Mrs. Hollywood here, especially candy corn memes. Yes. No, just
now. I will draw the line there. That will not happen. So.
Yes. Party tonight. Yeah. Hopefully, I don't run out of Shrookies. What's the Shrookies? Got it. Shrimp on a chocolate chip cookie. Yeah, that's definitely a food crime.
I'm going to murder someone over this.
That gave me the chills. Like I'm sick to my stomach, literally, just thinking about eating that.
I mean, it's bad enough when you bite a chocolate chip cookie and it's raisins, not chocolate chip.
That's the worst.
That's already a food crime. I'm
just imagining a situation where this happens to someone and the shrimp is concealed.
Yes.
That raisin, though, like MJV made a meme of that from Guardians of the Galaxy with the Empress or whatever her name is. Like, this is heresy of the highest order when it's raisins and not chocolate chip. But shrimp, that's a whole nother level.
Oh, yeah. So glad I could impact your life.
Forget food crime. This is a war crime. I agree. Totally agree. Flaming hot fingernails.
What bothers me most about this is they're not my fingernails. They have to be someone else's fingernails.
But I'm just looking at this. Someone went to an awful lot of effort to make that picture.
Right.
Like,
it's pretty impressive.
What happened is someone had a jar of fingernail clippings that they just kept. And then eventually they just dumped them out onto a countertop.
It's hilarious.
It found its way on Google, and then it found its way on a Lay's potato chip bag. And we are all the worse for it.
It's still so I didn't even share this, but here lately I've been posting some from Andrew B., a buddy of mine that will not reveal his identity because he would be beaten most likely. But all of these are from him. These are our top picks. And so this was, it It's some of those create some. I'm like, oh man, that's gonna make someone sick. So
Is this a gag gift for someone for Christmas? Well, we're not sure. We're not.
that's a good
the
comment there. I like that one.
What's this? Jesus fulfilled the dietary laws. Man with his new liberty.
Oh
Vegan-
yes.
Vegan pepperoni. There's literally no reason for you to not go vegan and save the planet. First, try vegan pepperoni.
It has
I'm
like
gonna get
sesame
myself
seeds in it.
Calvinist in here.
What even is
He
that?
found his content for the next 3 months.
That's what if misspelled Calvinist was a food. There it is.
Yes.
There it is.
Emphasis. Another war crime. Yes. Looks like poop. Yes, it does. Satan trying to tell me how great sin is. I've got a nail response, but probably not best on here. Yes, this is true. Orange. Okay, so flavors of the week: orange juice and toothpaste, onion
Not
and
great.
banana juice. Can you even get banana juice?
I don't know what I'm imagining.
It's
here
clearly
is
on the
somebody
bag.
Mashed up bananas, and someone took raw onions, chopped it up, and threw it in like a banana smoothie or something.
Diet Mountain Dew. Couch. Haggis. Someone mentioned haggis earlier. Haggis and watermelon.
Pepperoni dog part.
I think that's where we got our last meme.
Yes.
Yeah.
Could be. Pop Tarts, grass-fed, never frozen. Frosted ground beef, naturally
Those cage-free Pop-Tarts?
Hey, this is Canadian. It's even got the franglais on it.
Yeah,
See?
the
Look at that.
the only thing really holding me back from like attempting this is the artificial flavor. That is there.
That's the deal breaker right
It's-
there.
Like, how
It's
do you
actually Beyond
artificially
Beef.
flavor the beef? If it's beyond, I don't know why they call it Beyond Beef, since it seems like a regression.
So that happened to me at a restaurant here locally where it said Beyond Orange Chicken, and I didn't know what it was. And I took a bite out of that, and my goodness, it was so awful. I mean, I just couldn't stand it. And I was there the next time around, and there's a guy in line in front of me, and he's like, "What's Beyond Orange Chicken?" And I made sure to say it loudly, but I said, "It is terrible crap. Do not purchase this. Do not." And come to find out, it's no longer on their menu. I mean, even a month after that happened, I think I had an impact. So I'll take credit anyways.
So
That was like the cauliflower chicken sandwiches at Chick-fil-A.
Oh gosh,
I don't know. Yeah,
that was a
wrong.
fail. Like they were doing so good too, and then they did that.
Shane, are you familiar with the abstinence potato?
No, and I'm concerned.
We won't explain it to you tonight.
We'll keep you guessing.
But Son of Memes just mentions that none of those flavors contained abstinence potatoes. Yeah, he's probably right.
It's true. I imagine they'd be effective for the same purpose,
Yes,
but
probably.
without the sanctifying value.
Oh my! I'm not going to think about that any further.
Let it go. Yes.
Pop torture.
Rash's turkey dinner candy corn. Really? My goodness. Somebody put a lot of effort into this. Like that to me, that doesn't look photoshopped. That looks like someone actually printed out the bag. If they didn't, that's pretty good Photoshop.
Yeah.
It's like eating an abstinence potato, but with more steps. Artificial abstinence potato, totally. Yes, we actually had Gnostic and Kirby, and that was the last one. We had Nostig and Kirby on for an episode previously where we went over the history of the abstinence potato.
I see.
Yes.
I am afraid.
It was a satire article that came out in, I think it was 2019, about this couple celebrating 2 years of celibate marriage. And they talked about how, if they ever started getting, a little hot and getting bedroom thoughts, the wife would spray herself with, mist herself with cold water, and the husband would eat a raw potato. And so to quell the nerves. So that's where it came from. So
they need a marriage book.
They do.
They need to comment on here so they can win a marriage book.
Right. Oh, it's 2013 on Lark News. Oh, that's right. Son of Meme, I think, started that page. That's right. It was Son of Meme that started the an abstinence potato would sure hit the spot right now. It's one of the Facebook pages. So we post abstinence potato memes there.
If you ever feel like you don't have enough abstinence potato related content, go ahead and check it out there.
Yes. Okay, so do you Shane, what would you like to do? Would you like to just pick a top comment, or do you want to spin the wheel and just put everybody's name on it?
I think if we could put everyone's name in it, let's spin the wheel. The only thing I'd say, we had one that already won. Was it Josh? Was that the name? I apologize.
Yeah, Pam.
Go ahead.
Finally know the backstory. Okay, for those of you who I think it was episode 3 of the Meme Stash. I looked it up the other day. But anyway, one of the Meme Stashes, for those of you who want to know the history, we went into the whole backstory. We showed the original paper, the original article, and everything on the abstinence potato.
Posted and a bunch of memes about abstinence potatoes.
Yes.
It was great fun. So here's what we're going to do then. And we'll have to do this fast because we only got 8 minutes. James has to get out of here. Shane has to get out of here. And it's getting past my bedtime, and I have a lot of work to do. I still have to render my show and get it to the station by tonight. So you guys can all see here, I got the big wheel to spin. So, oh yeah, by the way, yeah, welcome, Coffee and Common Sense.
Hello, Shepherd's Cast as well, who popped into the comments.
Oh, Shepherd's Cast even shows up. Look at this.
Yeah,
we even showed one of his memes in the countdown.
Oh yeah.
So, bearing in mind that you need to be American, so I'm out. So only if you are in Americaville. If you could just please put in the comments, add me, and I will add you to the wheel. And what we'll do is if you want a shot at winning the book and you are in Americaville, we'll put your name on the wheel and then we'll spin the wheel. And Reformed Arminian, I think I deleted you.
Typical
Deadpool,
Arminian.
could I speak up just a moment
Lost
while you're
his
getting
comment.
Please do. This will take a while.
Yeah, so I'm going to drop in the comments if anyone wants to look at the book on Amazon. But I wanted to just share, like, our church family. We are going to start in February. So it's on February 4th on the Inola Christian Church page, as well as the ICC YouTube page. I can put that in there too. We're actually going to go through this book. It's a 7-week series. There's 7 chapters. You can see all the steps on the back there. I know you can't, right now, but you'll be able to see that on the back. The steps of the book are the weekly chapters. And so if you want to follow along with that, we'd love to have you join in online. I know it's not the same as in person, but if you're in the area, if you're in the Tulsa area, definitely come by and we'd love to see you there.
And
there's my plug.
Yeah, right on. An Angry Squirrel is just asking, do you have the Amazon link?
I thought I commented it. Let me see if it may not have allowed it because it's a link. Let me see here.
Oh, maybe you did.
Yeah, it should have went in. It's there.
Okay. Oh, that's the link?
And I see several have asked add me. I'm guessing you're getting on that. I see
Okay.
several comments on that.
Yes.
Yes, we got Denominationalist Dolphin, Shepherd's Cast. Yeah, you got both of those.
Hey, denominationalists. See, I was ahead of the game. I had already added denominationalists, and I'd also added mountains and valleys. Although she's not saying add me, so maybe I'll remove her. Andrew Bundy. Andrew Bundy. And Shepherd's Cast asked if we are not going. Yes, correct. We are taking the next 2 weeks off. He was asking about that. We're taking the next 2 weeks off, but next Saturday we're having a special edition with the Sarcastic Christian. So it'll be
not this Saturday, but next Saturday. Last Saturday of December.
Yeah, it'll be the 23rd. That's this Saturday.
Okay, yeah, this Saturday.
Yeah. Coming up. But it'll be 2 p.m. in the afternoon, so she can join us. Just monkey. Excuse me. Yes, and the next admission is okay. Power went out, so I'm being forced to be up.
Oh man. Let's add him on the list there.
Yes. He's a pastor. Oh, he's in Canada though.
Oh man.
I know. Have a lot of books on marriage. Yeah, Rev G, how are you feeling? How's your family feeling? Don't worry, I'm not cheating. Okay. Can I join? Can I join by next Saturday? By all means, please do. Come and harass her. Just bring French toast.
Rev G is from Michigan.
Oh, I thought he was in Canada. You know what? I knew that too. I don't.
You are in, sir.
To answer your
Nobody's
question,
perfect.
Shepherd's Cast, I don't know. Can you join next Saturday?
Slowly getting better. Excellent. Okay, I think that's going to be it. Mountains and Valleys, I'm going to take her off. I think she's gone, but I knew she was going to be here because she always joins us. Okay, is that everybody?
Now, don't we need to remove the Baptist since this is gambling and gambling is a sin for Baptists?
What's this? Who Baptist?
I don't know. We just automatically have to remove Baptists. It's like the laws or something.
Not even on the continent. Yes, alas.
Unless it's investing in high risk stocks, then that's acceptable.
It's completely acceptable.
Okay, here we go. Click to spin.
If the highest risk stock an IFB is going to invest in, though, is like a Volvo or something.
So it looks like son of me.
Oh, son of me.
It just crossed over. I'm here now.
Congratulations.
Okay, so son of me, if you guys can get a hold of Pastor Shane, so he just messages you personally on Facebook.
Yeah, you can click message on Facebook. I'm sure you've seen I've commented at least a few times on here. You can just click message, and I will get back with you as soon as I am able. So that's exciting stuff. Congrats to both of the winners today.
Yep, congrats, you guys. Okay, and we are right on time. We better call it a night. So, okay, so again, remember, next Saturday, the 23rd, December 23rd, we're having a special episode of Memestash. James probably won't be here. He might not. If he does show up, it might be so we can live stream his execution from his wife. We shall see. So if he shows up, he might be worth coming. But anyway, Micah, yes, good night. Okay, I'll have to figure that out. How do I prove I'm me, though? Yes. Well, that's a very good question.
That is a good question.
Can
you not message me as your page? Maybe that's I don't know if you can or not, how that works page to page.
It's a mess now. They've blocked it all. So
Yeah, they stopped the entire page messaging
Can you,
system.
so son of meme, comment with your first name and last initial if that's appropriate, if you feel comfortable doing that. And then
Or your
I'll
initial.
know, and then I'll be able to reach out in some way. I don't know, beyond that. So
Mythic Memes. Great show, guys. Thanks for coming out.
Thank
I
you.
think we're a little different tonight because we had Shane on.
it was very different with me on, I'm sure.
Yeah, we didn't even get to any of the improv stuff. Well, actually, that's not true. If your dub picture was kind of
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
So, oh my, are you guys all okay? I dropped my phone. You what? Oh, Shepherd's Cast clears throat. Hello, I'm actually son of meme as well.
I was going to say another possibility is I don't know if him and Kirby know each other that
That's
well,
true.
but if he knows Kirby, he can message it to Kirby, have Kirby message it to you, and then
That's true. He can vouch for him.
message from.
And also,
Are we really leaving this in Kirby's hands?
Yeah, Kirby's not even on here right now. Where is that delinquent?
Yeah,
Probably
so
off
it's not
not
like him.
finishing the Forgotten Land.
Okay.
I will find
Sorry,
son of meme. And
I just find it atrocious that I finished the latest Kirby game and he has not yet. So
Okay. If all else fails, I know who Kirby is personally. I can get in contact with him. I'm in contact with Shane already personally, so we can do it that way if worst case all else fails. So anyway, all right. So we better say goodnight.
alternatively, son of meme, if you feel like it, you can message me on Discord and I'll try to get it to
That's true
be
too.
in here.
That's true too.
perfect. Thanks, guys. Thanks for having me on the show. I really appreciate it. Been a lot of
Thank
fun.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming on, and thanks Gnostic for joining us, and thanks everyone in the chats for a great night again. And we will bid you all a good night.
Yeah. Good
God
night.
bless.
Night,
God
everybody.
bless.